Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey, and we're going to make a card today. We're going to make a fun fold card again. How's everyone doing today? Let's see if I can get myself straight. I don't know why it always looks straight in my camera. Hi Jamie, hi Donna, hi Michelle, thanks for joining. Hi Amy, no piano lessons today I guess. Hi Karen, thank you for joining everyone. Alright, we're going to get started. I just have a couple of reminders that the Waves of the Ocean collection is available now. So if you're interested, the stamp set and the dies, you can purchase it individually or as a bundle. That will be available in the 2022 to 2023 annual catalog. That is carrying over. But the Waves of the Ocean, the blue foil, and the Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels, those are only while supplies last. Hey Rosie, thanks for joining. Am I using red today? Yes, I'm very out of my comfort zone today, Jamie. I'm not a red person. Anyway, these are the papers and the jewels are only while supplies last. So, and these are really pretty. I'm not using them today, but they are really pretty. Also, we have the Savings Are in Bloom sale going on right now. The mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Hi Jillian, thanks for joining. That's 20% off, along with there's 13 different bundles, and they actually brought back a couple bundles. The Art Gallery, Garden Wishes, Celebrate Sunflowers. Those were not bundles. You purchase them separately. But for this sale, they brought them back as a bundle, so you get the 10% off and then the 20% off on top of that. Also, I have a special little bonus going on right now. For any orders of $50 or more during the month of March, there's 6, I believe. Yes, six of the bundles that are on sale. We have tutorials. I have tutorials for these that I'm giving you with an order. So any orders that are placed, you will get these in addition to the monthly tutorial that I sent. And we are using the Hydrangea Heaven today. We're using that bundle. I did do a lot of prepping beforehand because I didn't think you'd want to sit here and watch me. It's a real simple fun fold, just a Z fold card. I have a piece of Poppy Parade cardstock. Hi Tara, thanks for joining. It's 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 2 1/8. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. I was right. Okay, I'm just gonna fold that now and give it a burnish. How's everybody doing today? It's cold and raining and snowing, and we're back to winter here. All right. So it's just your basic Z-fold card. So there was nothing real special about today's. Then I have a couple panels of In Good Taste Designer Series paper. I'm really hoping this paper carries over again. It carried over once from the 2020 to 2021 annual catalog, and I'm really hoping they keep it, only because it's got I love all the wood grains in it, although I'm not using a wood grain. My daughter picked this one. I told her to pick a DSP for me to use, and this is the one she picked, so. Whenever I get crafter's block, I call her in. All right, and if I'm not following the comments, most of you guys know I cannot follow comments and make a card at the same time. I haven't mastered that. I have not figured out how others do it. I just can't follow. All right, so we have a smaller piece for the front. This one here was 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and this piece here is 2 by 5 3/8. All the measurements will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com, along with a link to the video. So this is what I did ahead of time, because I didn't think you wanted to sit there and watch me glue all these little flowers onto the hydrangea. I'll let you know what I did, though. I used the big hydrangea, and this has the die cut. I stamped the top part, I inked it up with Poppy Parade, and the leaves I inked up with Granny Apple Green. Then I colored the leaves with my Granny Apple Green, my light Granny Apple Green Stampin' Blends markers. Then I cut the detail leaf out of Granny Apple Green and adhered that to that. I really didn't want to play with all the glue today because it really would have made a mess. I could have used an adhesive sheet. But all these flowers, there were a few too many. There are Poppy Parade, Blushing Bride, and Petal Pink. So it's kind of a multicolored, because I don't know about you guys, but my hydrangeas grow with multiple colors on them. So, and I did prep the other piece ahead of time too. This was a panel of basic white cardstock. I cut it out with the scallop contours dies. I used this one here. Okay, so the second largest. I love these dies. These better stay around forever. And then I embossed it with the checks and dots embossing folder, but I stamped it. After I cut it out, I stamped the sentiment and then I embossed it. So, like I said, I did some of this prep work ahead of time. But I am going to put the pearls on this once I get it adhered. And I am going to adhere it with Stampin' Dimensionals. And I had some extra, so I just put them around the edge on the back, so it kind of gave it a little bit more dimension. So we are just going to put the dimensionals on this to pop it up on that panel. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and when I saw all the pieces, I said, no, that will be an hour-long video. It'd be like watching paint dry. All right, I'm just going to put one more in the middle, just to hold it there. I think I got them all off. Yep. And we're just going to adhere this just like that. Okay. Then I just need to make sure I cut this piece, which is 2 by 5 3/8 also. I want to make sure I have the right. I might have to, I'm going to just cut 1/8 of an inch off of it. This piece I wasn't sure about, and I didn't want to fold the card. So we're going to cut it down to 1 7/8. Just going to take 1/8 of an inch off of it. All right, and I am going to stamp the sentiment, "You make me smile." We'll stamp that in tuxedo black. I should make sure this is going to fit now that I cut it down. If not, my paper is going to have two sides and I'm going to have to flip it over and pick another sentiment. All right, we're going to, it's just going to fit. Just makes it. And I am going to stamp the hydrangea on the bottom, so you will see. I am going to show you how I did it. Here's most of my hydrangeas are purple and white too, Jillian. Purple, well, I don't have white, I have purple, pink, but I did see a red one day, and it was really pretty. I didn't buy it, though. All right, so I'm taking a piece of Post-it tape, and I'm just putting it on the leaves. I don't know if you can see. I'm just covering the leaves so the leaves don't get any of the red ink. And I'm just going to stamp the top part with the Poppy Parade. I take that off. I'm going to close my red because otherwise I'm going to be wearing it, though it's not going to stain my nails for sure since they're already that color. And then the green, again, I can't put the Post-it tape on, so I'm just very lightly, very carefully going up. I'm going to do this for the envelope too, so I'm just going to put this right on the bottom. Just like that. And that's what I did for this the whole piece. And I'm going to just use my light granny apple green again. I got to make sure this is the light one. And I'm just going to go over the leaves again, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to color anything on the top.
Yeah, the invalid password. On the DOS target.
Alright.
Oh, I powered it off. Sorry about that.
Alright. I just put just a little color on it. Put that on the side. And I think I'm going to use liquid glue just to give me that little bit of wiggle room. Because I've been having trouble. Every time I think something's straight, I go to glue it down and it's not straight. So we're just going to put this right in here like that, just close to the edge. No glue today. Okay. Now, before I adhere this, I'm going to put my pearls around it. Not around it, just on a couple of the flowers, just to make them stand out a little bit. And I'm using the smallest pearls. Oops, okay, that one's staying there. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to put them on the red ones. I think I'm going to put 5 on. And there. Oops. My pearl goes. That pearl just went flying. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to adhere this on the card front. We're going to adhere it right just halfway. Okay, so I'm only going to put dimensionals on this half of it.
it's after this that it fails.
Make sure I don't want to go too far over. Let me just get the one. Put it right about there. That should be good. I just don't want it to go over, so then it'll be sticking to the back of the card. So that should be good. Oops. All right. I'm just going to put this right like that. Try to get it centered the best I can. Looks pretty good. And I'm just going to add one little bumblebee because I love these bumblebees, and when it comes to flowers, every time I see a flower, there's at least around here, there's a bumblebee attached to it. There we go. And we're just going to put just one. Just like that. And that's it with the card. As I said, I did most of the prep work ahead of time, which is adhering all these little flowers. And a nice simple card. You can use it for Mother's Day, a birthday, just about anything. Let's just do the envelope real quick and we'll be done. I'm just going to adhere another panel of the DSP to the envelope flap. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Jillian. Jillian, this is a nice, easy one for you to do. If you do case the card, I always have a right on my blog to share the card under my blog post, not my blog post, I'm sorry, under my Facebook post. So when I post this card on Facebook on Friday, in the comments, share your card that you make, that you cased, showing me what you did. I love seeing what everybody makes. Alright, we're going to stamp the hydrangea again on the front. And we're going to do the same thing with this tape that I'm not going to touch because it's all full of Poppy Parade. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, we're good. Guess I can't see if I got it already. And then we'll do the bottom in Granny Apple Green again. We're going to throw that away because I know I'm going to stick my hand in it. The other day I was making cards and I was using Blackberry Bliss. By the time I was done, my hands were black. Oh, it was bad. It's the only trouble I have sometimes. I get it on the block when I'm doing it like that. And we're just going to put this just like this. Give it a little press. Thank you, Karen. No, I'm not a real red fan either. But I wanted to give it a try. I figured, what, let me try using red for a change. I use a lot of blues and greens. So I figured I would use red for a change. And most of you know I don't. Very seldom do I ever make a yellow card. That is, I just do not like yellow. I keep trying. Yet it's funny because most of the flowers around my house that are blooming during the summer, they're yellow. I have yellow roses. I have all these little tiny yellow flowers, but I don't like yellow. Go figure. All right. It's a nice simple one today. Using the Hydrangea Haven and this is one of the sets that is 20% off right now. And like I said, all the information, all the cuts, in case I gave you a wrong measurement, everything will be on my blog, creativestampindesigns.com, on Friday, and there will be a link to the Facebook video and my YouTube video. All right. I hope to see everybody next week. I will be back next Wednesday, 4 o'clock, same time, same place. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Have a good night.